need to have our morning chat. You know, if there's one thing, yesterday we were talking about married women and their lies. If there's one thing guys were saying from Douglas Kiplagat, everyone was saying, and even a guy called in yesterday who left his wife because he'd been raising a child who he realized was not his after he went and did a DNA test. Men always say that there's that chance that they are raising children who are not theirs. They always say that. Oh, you don't know these women. Hata labda unalea mtoto ambaye si wako. How many times have you heard that? This morning I want to ask the gentleman one question. If you doubt the parenthood of your children, why don't you go for DNA tests?
Wapi ule jamaa alipiga simu jana?
Najana why don't you go for a DNA test if you're not sure?
Si alipiga simu jana hapa akaanza kulia. There are things you just rather stay without knowing.
You'd not like to know
what?
If those children are really yours?
Na suspect unapambana na ale. Hata mimi kuna kingine naangalia yeye nasema hii masikio. Until.
So hold on. So you suspect and you live life like that?
Okay, what are you supposed to do?
So you make sure. If
kuna wengine? Kuna wengine hapa? Unapambana na hali yako.
How can you suspect your wife had a child outside and brought that child to you, and you suspect this is not my child, and you carry on suspecting for the rest of your life?
Baadaye tunaendeleaga until tumadharau tuingie mpaka by the time mtu aseme mwanaume aache kile kitu anafanya aende atu wapi ni hospitali nikipimwa DNA, by the time a man decides to do that amefikishwa kingdom come, amefikishwa mwisho kwa ukuta. We just assume and ignore.
I want to know from the guys this morning because you keep saying it. Yes, hiyo jamaa amekanya hata hajui kama analea mtoto ambaye si wake. Every man says that.
And we all know.
So if you suspect, why don't you make sure?
And we all know some friends who have children who are not theirs.
If you suspect yours, why don't you go for a DNA test?
What for? Hata tujuagi mtu anafaa kufanya nini, kutolewa damu ama mvupa. Hiyo ndio kitu kingine. Unapambana na hali. Okay, so ujue alafu, hebu niambie. Alafu, you know, and then how many men have you seen going to take a DNA? Huyo alipiga jana simu uliona, ulisikia? You live with that bitterness. Hata mimi nikiletewa mwindi nasema haidhuru nini.
So hold on, so the bitterness is not worth knowing the truth.
Kuna vitu unaacha zikae.
Jesus.
Naletewa katoto hivi ni kama Somali unaambiwa ni grandmother yake. Sasa mtoka huko kwa hiyo nini unafaa ufanye aje?
Listen guys, I need you to give me a call.
Kabisa unaona huyu.
If you suspect you've got a child you're raising who's not yours, come here. 0711046105. And why haven't you gone for a DNA test? Wouldn't you want to know?
And then wajua usemi kwa nini, then what happens after that? Because utaambiwa. Then you become sad.
Then you jipanga accordingly.
Jipanga how? You cannot live.
So you just live like that.
Men don't live.
So you will. So hold on. So you'll stay with that not knowing until you die.
Wacha ikaivu. Hiyo mambo wachana. Hiyo mambo.
No, guys, if you suspect you're raising a child who's not yours, call me and tell me why you've not gone for a DNA test.
Kama tulikuwa
doesn't that not knowing bother you?
Unajua zamani Maina, na ujua wanaume we are special and loving and accommodating.
Mr. Special, loving and accommodated.
Yes, especially Kenyan men. And that's why you saw us get an award for
what award? Which award were you given? By who?
It was all over.
No, what award? What award did you win?
The most responsible and kind of people. Listen, zamani wanaume wa Kenya, they used to marry women with like 3, 4, 5 children. Now
leave that alone.
Yes. So I'm just trying to tell you
I don't want to hear about
where we are coming from.
Those are mad men. Leave them alone.
We are coming from there. Now, sembuse huyu mmoja ama wawili. Unaendelea tu.
Guys, yani you stay there not knowing and suspecting all your life. If you're a man and you suspect one of the children you're not raising is not yours, please give me a call and tell me why you've not gone for a DNA test. Instead of just keep saying, you know, we raise children who are not ours. Wajua tunaleanga watoto ambayo si wangu. Mbona usihakikishe? 0711046105 is my number. Let's talk. My short code is 22494. My Twitter handles are open for business at It's Maina Kageni Work Classic 105 Kenya, or my fan page on Facebook. So why aren't you going for it? About if you suspect a child that you're raising is not yours, guys, why not just go for a DNA test? How do you live not knowing the truth? Doesn't it bother you? Because you keep saying, you know, man, we even raise children who are not ours. If you suspect, why don't you hakikisha? Why? It is crazy. You can't just go fumbling through life. Without knowing. Hello.
Hello, Maina.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Maina, sikiza. Utaanzaje uko na watoto 3 4? Unaanza kwenda DNA. Unaenda namna gani?
Do you have children?
I have children.
How many?
There are 4.
Do you suspect that any is not yours?
Even if I suspect, because I'm not so sure, so I can't tell.
You can't tell.
I do.
So why don't you go for a DNA test?
Ladies, you can't tell.
So so you can't tell, but you're gonna live like that, not being able to tell until you die.
Yes. That's life.
That's life.
Yeah. That's how ladies we're living with there.
Iguama, hello.
Hello, Maina.
Hi, good morning.
Mimi wakati nilikuwa mdogo sikuwa tunafanana na baba yangu sana. Na wakati nimekuwa mkubwa, nikaajiliwa, nikapata pesa, babangu akakuja kugonjeka. Finally akakufa. After 1 year, my mom akanipigia simu akaniambia, I want to talk to you. Nikamwambia then, tukakaa chini tukaongea, akaniambia, do you know what? Babako ni chairman wa ng'ombe. Ule wa mnanda wa ng'ombe is your little dad.
Mlinzi wa ng'ombe.
Mlinzi wa ng'ombe. Nikamwambia, what about my dad? Akaniambia, babako wakati alikuwa Nairobi alikuwa analewa, hakuwa anakuja, but finally mimi wakati nilishika mimba nikaenda nikamwambia niko na mimba. So mimi
so
now Maina saa hii mimi nikizaa mtoto kitu ya kwanza ni DNA. Hata beta niuze mashamba, niuze kila kitu, mimi DNA.
So have you been in contact with your father?
My little father now. We are friends now, but simpendi. I don't like it because kitu ya kwanza Maina I did my father mwenye amenilaze, yeye ndiye amenilipia fee, amenikia, amenifunza, anaonyesha mambo mingi, and he has taught me a lot.
Okay.
Maina hawa wanawake, they are poison. These people are poison.
Okay.
Again?
Yes.
Sijui tutafanya nini.
All right. Wait, what is this? How do you live without knowing? Yet you suspect. Ni maundu maria ngaigua guku. Okay, what's your story? So we're talking about children, men who raise children they suspect are not theirs, and you do not want to know the truth. What do you mean nikijua halafu? See, then you'll know. Ama you don't want to know? KK Hussein Mene, you're so dramatic. Tell us, after going for it, knowing that the children are not yours, what do we do next? Even after using our resources to waue. Umegotewa na Ezikaran the Queen. Ezikaran, good morning, darling. How are you? So let me ask you, KK, you'd rather not know. Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me you'd rather not find out? The one and only. Good morning, Demon Eki. You're saying there are other greater concerns in life. As long as there's a love in the family, other than wasting time and resources for a DNA test, which can either cause a tsunami in the family with negative impact to other family members without consideration. Kaivio.
That's thinking.
Dr. Muturi Wilson is saying it's very painful to know that all along you've been feeding, educating, and providing for another lazy fellow's child when you do not even know the fellow. Yeah, but my question is, guys, wouldn't you rather know?
Then what? Wanaume wako huko wakitafuta pesa, wewe halo uko wapi? Niko hapa kaka, nini na natolewa, wanatoaka nywele ama wanatoa damu ama mate nini wanatoaka? Niko line ya kupimwa DNA, what the hell?
So you'd rather not know? This is crazy.
Vitu mingi sana za kufanya.
Hello.
Morning, Maina.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I mean, I'm driving, so I think there's background noise. You forgive me for that.
No problem.
I like your story today because it hits home very, very, very much.
Why does it hit home?
Yeah, so my story is this. I had a girlfriend who later on turned out to be my wife, and she fell pregnant while we're still dating.
Yeah.
And so I waited until after she gave birth, and during this time I still wasn't sure that it was my pregnancy, but I still gave her the support that she needed.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is at that time.
Yeah.
So after she gave birth, I went to her parents' home, concluded everything, and then we started living. So after the baby came, I was very happy for the. I was very happy. I mean, I was, as a father would be, I was very excited. But at the back of my mind, I knew there were gaps.
Yeah.
And then it didn't bother me so much because as the baby grew, I somehow grew very fond of the baby.
You grew fond of the baby.
Fond of the baby, like she was my baby. She was my daughter.
Yeah.
And then 1 year down the line, 1.5 years down the line, the mother just started, acting weird, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand why she was acting weird because, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I was very supportive.
Yeah.
But then she started acting weird and suspicious. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go and do a DNA.
Yeah.
Yes, so I went and did a DNA. So after I did the DNA, after the results came out, I found out the baby was not mine.
So what did you do?
So I was devastated. I was completely devastated. So I didn't tell her that I found out the baby was not mine. I just came home. I was very normal, acted very normal with the baby. Of course, the baby knows I'm the father, so it was very devastating. So for a whole month, I was planning my exit. I found a house. I found a house elsewhere. I furnished the house. And one day I woke up in the morning, left everything, took my clothes, and disappeared.
And you've never seen them again?
And I've never seen that baby again. Now, the most interesting part is, after I left, do you know she has never called or even just to apologize or even just a conversation. She has never, ever contacted me. And I've never contacted them.
Okay. That is the craziest thing ever. How crazy is that? Those are discussion though. Guys, I cannot believe, the guy who called last, I'm still traumatized. And we need to hear from him again because that guy talked to mpaka even me just sorry. Did we just listen to him?
Morning, Maina.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm driving, so I think there's background noise. You forgive me for that.
No problem.
I like your story today because it hits home very, very, very much.
Why does it hit home?
Yeah, so my story is this. I had a girlfriend who later on turned out to be my wife, and she fell pregnant while we were still dating.
Yeah.
And so I waited until after she gave birth, and during this time I still wasn't sure that it was my pregnancy, but I still gave her the support that she needed.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is at that time.
Yeah.
So after she gave birth, I went to her parents' home, concluded everything, and then we started living. So after the baby came, I was very happy for I was very happy. I mean, I was, as a father would be, I was very excited. But at the back of my mind, I knew there were gaps.
Yeah.
And then it didn't bother me so much because as the baby grew, I somehow grew very fond of the baby.
You grew fond of the baby?
Fond of the baby. Like she was my baby. She was my daughter.
Yeah.
And then 1 year down the line, 1.5 years down the line, the mother just started, acting weird. All right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand why she was acting weird because, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I was very supportive.
Yeah.
But then she started acting weird and suspicious. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go and do a DNA.
Yeah.
Yes, so I went and did a DNA. So after I did the DNA, after the results came out, I found out the baby was not mine.
So what did you do?
So I was devastated. I was completely devastated. So I didn't tell her that I found out the baby was not mine. I just came home. I was very normal, acted very normal with the baby. Of course, the baby knows I'm the father, so it was very devastating. So for a whole month, I was planning my exit. I found a house. I found a house elsewhere. I furnished the house. And one day I woke up in the morning, left everything, took my clothes, and disappeared.
And you've never seen them again?
And I've never seen that baby again. Now, the most interesting part is, after I left, do you know she has never called or even just to apologize or even just a conversation. She has never, ever contacted me. And I've never contacted them.
Okay. That is the craziest thing ever. How crazy is that? Let me ask you a question, seriously. How messed up is that? I can't believe how men are okay not knowing and living like that for the rest of their lives. That is madness. Ogoroki of the highest order. Hello.
Morning, Maina.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Oh, you know, vitu vingine unafanyanga sijui ni nini unafanya kwa hii maisha. Assuming you have 3 kids.
Yeah.
You suspect 1 kid is not yours. That kid is already born.
Yeah.
You have already bonded with the other 2 children. That kid calls you dad. You call her daughter or son. You already started bringing up the kid. Utafanya nini? Unafaa kumuua ama amezo yarudi kwa tumbo.
So you... No, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ask me. I'll answer every single question you ask me.
So you'd rather not know?
Weka hivyo. The other children tunaleanga huko nje bila kujua mababa zao. Achana hiyo maneno wewe. Vitu vingine unaachana nayo. Just bring up the kid wherever I grow after 18 years atakuwa mali ya serikali si mali yako.
Are you married with children?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever suspected any of those are not yours?
Hata nikashuku sitaki kujua. Just bring up the kid, life goes on.
Bring up the kid and life goes on, and you do not want to know.
There are still other kids we support out there, even without knowing the fathers or the mothers. You in your life, there is no kid you support anywhere.
There are kids I support.
Do you know the fathers?
No, I don't. It's humanitarian.
that is do humanitarian. God will pay you in another way.
So you would rather not know?
Yes, mtu akae hivyo. Wachana hiyo maneno. Vitu zingine wewe unacheza na hawa na watu unajidanga hapo ukisupport wewe. We are the only people who met the devil live. Mnaishi na mtu na anajua hata kesho amapanga venye utauawa na mnalala na yeye kitanda moja. Ila kana atumia wewe kama unaona. Good day.
Today. What is life then? Seriously, what is life?